What's up everybody, I'm pretty sure you've all heard about the two major Splatoon updates, one of which is already out with the next one coming soon, and all of the new content on the way. I wanted to make this short video discussing why these changes are so important for Splatoon 2. The content will gradually be releasing over the next month, and some things being released already by the time this video is up. Let's get into it. Most of you probably know what's already in these updates, including the 140 pieces of gear, new hairstyles, pants, the new game mode coming mid-December, the 4 new maps, the weapons, and all the other features coming along. But in this video I want to focus on a couple main things that really changed the game that nobody was expecting. These key features I wanted to talk about were the raised level cap and the new prestige option, along with the new ability to be able to change gear between turf games and ranked games. The first thing I want to get through is the raised level cap. For one, it allows more playtime for everybody, and people overall have more of a reason to play, mostly because you have XP to earn rather than just money, which is the only thing that you gain after you hit level 50. Also, another good thing about the raised level cap is that levels will mean more than just the original level 50, because people who reach level 50 are still not, or some of them at least, can still not be the greatest of players, and now with the new raised level cap, I would say someone around 99 or anywhere in the prestige, most likely is a high level player. So overall I think the level will just mean more to players' skill levels. And also from some screenshots that I've seen, it appears that the XP needed does not reset in the prestige. As you can see here, you need 100,000 XP to get to the prestige level 2, which is equal to the 100,000 you need to get from level 50 to 51. So most likely you just need 100,000 XP to level up each time once you hit level 50. Looking here, you can see there is a new food available that allows for a ×3 XP or money advantage. Of course, this was added to advocate for the really long amount of time you're going to be leveling up. Okay, now moving on to the next thing that I really wanted to talk about and explain why this is so huge for Splatoon. And what I'm referring to here is the new ability to be able to change your gear in between matches in turf and ranked mode. This feature is available now, and how it works is that the game pops up an extra option for you after every game to either customize your gear and weapon, or to just quit or continue with your same stuff. But the thing is, this is such a big thing because we've been wanting this since the beginning of Splatoon 1. It's been a complaint since the global test fire for Splatoon 1 back in 2015, like early 2015. So it's crazy that almost I guess it would be over 2 years later now, they finally listened to us, and we can now stay in the turf lobbies with all of our friends without having to risk or like waiting a match to join back, and that's such a huge problem that they're fixing with this, so I think it's a big deal for the game. Another thing I really wanted to talk about was 2 old maps returning, which I am very, very excited about. My old favorite map, Walleye Warehouse, is making a return into Splatoon 2, and I was expecting this sometime because the creators of Splatoon definitely knew that this was a fan favorite. Just every mode on this map was so much fun for me, and has some of my most enjoyable memories in Splatoon 1. And the other returning map is Arowana Mall, which I know means a lot to a lot of other players, and is also one of my favorite maps from Splatoon 1, probably in my top 5 favorite maps in Splatoon history, while Walleye is at my number 1. But overall, them bringing back these fan favorites is just huge for the game. Now, the last huge thing about these updates, like that really changes the entire game as a whole, is the new mode coming, the new ranked mode. This is so big because we haven't had a new mode since the beginning of Splatoon 1, of course. So anything new in the subject of modes is pretty much a big deal. We've been stuck with the past 4 multiplayer modes for a while now. Looking at it, it looks like a mixture of Black Ops 3 uplink mixed with Kill Confirmed sort of thing, where you just dunk clams in the enemy spawn, which I think is amazing. I think it's going to be tons of fun. So those are all the major updates coming to Splatoon that I wanted to explain why they're so huge. And some of the smaller things coming that are still super cool are the new weapons like the Squeezer, the new dualies, and the Hydra Splatling is returning, which is pretty big because that was one of my favorite weapons from Splatoon 1. So we have all these weapons coming. We have the 2 brand new stages, the Mart, which looks really cool for Rainmaker and Splat Zones, and we also have the new museum coming along. And now some other things I want to list off are some of the patch notes that were released that some guy translated into English from Japanese. I'll leave the link to the Reddit post in the description. To start, there are 5 new battle songs added, which is always cool, and the time it takes for a player's health to start restoring has decreased from 1.5 seconds to 1 second, and this is a pretty significant change. Even though it's only half of a second, that's a big change. And another cool menu change is that in private matches you can pick what random stages are chosen from. so you can blacklist things like Moray Towers. All this, along with many other things and weapon tweaks, are now available in the 2.0 update, so go check out that link I'm leaving in the description. Overall, these new updates are packed with changes and new content, and I'm really excited. It's going to keep people playing, keep people who already stopped playing to come back, and keep people who already are playing to just keep going, level up, prestige, do all that. Overall, it's a huge update, packed with tons of stuff coming along, and honestly, it just has me super hyped to play the game, super hyped to even make more videos about it. Thank you guys for watching and listening for what I had to say about the update. Hope you guys enjoy it and have fun. Peace.